Newcastle United has placed in a bid for Benjamin Sesko. Let him go. Rasmus Hland will score them goals. We don't want players who are undecided on whether they want Man United or not. Good riddance. This is not the striker for us. Welcome to the United of Sport. Like, share, and subscribe, and give me your opinion, honest opinion. Don't you think about the Hland of last season? Think about the Hland of the first season and the one you saw in the last two games. Honestly, if indeed we trusted this boy for just one season, can't he really do some magic? I tell you one thing that can do magic for you in your life. It's the internet. You spend a lot of time on it every day, every minute, every second. You're on your phone on a different platform. But are you earning a penny from there? Guys, people from nowhere in your faces are getting rich. Young people, old, all forms of people. Who, even those some would say, have no right to be rich. With the internet, everyone can be rich in a short time if you just understand the logic, how it works. Let no one lie to you of an app that dishes out money to make people rich. No, just understand how does the internet convert into money. That's what I teach you in just 1 hour. Come, learn, and earn from whichever part of the earth you are, whoever you are. Zoom up. For long as you're seeing me, you will learn and indeed earn. Now, so Newcastle have put in a bid. This has always been their game. After realizing, by the way, Newcastle has struggled to convince good players in this summer. And I think it's a shock to them. They are surprised at how unattractive their project is. Even if they won their first major trophy in a long time, players from Bumo to now Isak has told them he wants to leave. Yet they have been making some good progress in recent years. They signed good players, players who were not seen by many other clubs. Players like Isak himself is now a world-class player, going to the biggest club in the world, or in England probably. Now, okay, not biggest in terms of current performance. That's what I mean, not in general size. I mean that would sound like crime. But these clubs are going for Newcastle players. They signed players like Tonali, Bruno Guimaraes, they have Anthony Gordon. They have good quality in that team. It's a solid team. But they thought now that they are knocking on the Champions League, they are winning titles. They thought now they have their lure for top players, but they are struggling to get them. And I think it's disappointing to their project. It's sort of even disrespecting. It shows you don't have a history. So clubs like Man United, even in their lowest of struggles, they will still have a more competitive edge than you when it comes to getting players. Now, going proper to the Benjamin Sesko deal, 75 million plus 5 million in add-ons is exactly what RB Leipzig values this boy at. That's 80 million euros is what they have always valued him at. But remember that Man United they also informed Newcastle, Leipzig, of their interest in coming in with a bid. But their bid can only be perhaps around 65 million euros or thereabout, including add-ons. And that's what we expect now. Newcastle's tactic has been, if they don't want us for who we are, let's use our money. So we give the money to RB Leipzig. At least we spoke to the player. Now, my feeling is this player gave them the hope that he would even consider them. For me, that alone is a crime. It's a red crime. I would call it, for lack of a better description. You do not give anyone else hope. Again, if United wants you, you should have told them immediately, me, I want United. Those are the players we want. The fact that they still insist on him, I thought they had given up on him and they were looking at other options of strikers. Of course, there are not so many, and they're also desperate because they seem to be inclined to the fact that they're losing Isak. But if Sesko now, they're moving for him, it means he gave them the hope, because no club can take in a bid for a player who has told them, I don't want you. So such a player means his heart is not fully for United. Good riddance. Let him go enjoy himself in Newcastle. Let him go become the next legend there after Isak and, of course, the other Alan Shearer. Now, of course, it's now Isak next. Now him. Let him go and write his story to the Newcastle supporters. If there's any of you here, comment. If there's one Newcastle supporter on this platform, you comment, a genuine one. Let him go. So that's not a player for United. Man United players should be those who want to play for it. So for me, I would stick with Hland. And I've heard that RB Leipzig value Hland and they look at him as a player they would go for. In fact, even on a loan, if that possibility is there. No one has sold Hland anything like that. He's fighting for himself. You can see he's trying. The Joshua Zakis are in there. If the worst comes to the worst, just get a midfielder and a goalkeeper, and trust you me, will be good with these boys, because Hland has shown the fire. We've seen him firing and blistering in all 2 games played. Amorim has improved everyone. Hland is 22. 22, is it going 23? If Amorim could turn Gyökeres into the world-class player every club, including our rivals Arsenal, are fighting for. After failing in England, no coach had seen anything in this boy. Amorim turned him into a beast. I think Hland is far better than where Gyökeres was. Hland is far better than where Gyökeres was when Amorim got him. So, certainly, he has a better player to work with. You've seen 2 games what he has done in his first preseason. So, and I know the Ineos project might be built on, or they want to have their own players, makes sense, but if these players don't want you that much, they're not worth being there. They will kill the chemistry, the science that you're trying to build around the team, and that's not going to take you anywhere. So, for me, I'll tell you, the focus now for Man United should be on getting a midfielder. Amorim wanted Palinya, he's going to Tottenham. Dibling is going to, I think, Everton. Whichever midfielder they want. Now, we know Baleba, Guerra, the Valencia boy. Go for a midfielder and the goalkeeper. Donnarumma is an opportunity there lurking around. We know that Emi Martinez, Aston Villa don't seem to want to sell him. They don't want a loan, but also the fee they would want certainly is high to make United fail, because they also wouldn't want to lose. If they don't want to lose Oli Watkins, are they going to lose the best goalkeeper? Emi Martinez, when he has a contract until 2028. So don't cling on to him. Go sign your young boy, either the Antwerp boy remains, or sign your guy, your Donnarumma. Go for Donnarumma. Find a goalkeeping solution and the midfield, and trust Hland and Zirkzee to deliver the goals. Zirkzee is back training on the grass. He's a different player. Put him with Cunha, and that dynamic trio will become something of a nuisance to English football, or probably global football for those watching, because we're not competing in many competitions, any competitions outside England anyway. So for me, that's my honest opinion. Let him go. Let him go. Let Sesko go if he has given Newcastle any hope that he would want to join them. Like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment and let me know, in your view, what you think should be happening. Are you worried now? Are you scared in the event that indeed Sesko ends up at Newcastle? Would you feel like, oh, United, we are done, we are destroyed? No way, not for me. All I can tell you now is just stress about how you earn online. Stress about your time on the internet and what you do with it. Do you earn, or you're just there for enjoyments and vibes? If you are that person, you need to change that, and you can change it. Yeah, you might wonder what I'm touching here. Well, I'm multitasking. Yeah, it's my baby here. And yeah, I'll just show you the Kafoot so that you know that, yeah, I'm not just here to teach you the internet and talk. See, I'll just show you the Kafoot. She's just enjoying me. Yeah. Peace, love, and harmony. Cheers. Drop a comment and let me catch you later. Hey, baby.